Right. It's kind of bright in here, I guess, for once. That's weird. I know. Let's see if I need to lower the settings on... like, why would that be, like... Basically, I have to do my settings all over again for the webcam because it decided that the settings I had specifically told it not to automatically adjust are to be automatically adjusted. I love it. I just had to check that I didn't also like flip the thing because that would be horrible. Anyway, hi, we're actually moving on to Nightfall now. Which is the final campaign, I believe. Like, out of the original story. The Eye of the North technically is the final campaign, but also was added on to be sort of the thing that connects Guild Wars 1 to Guild Wars 2. So it like sets up the thing for that, but I'm not sure I want to partake in all of it on stream. At least not. Like if I finish this, I'm gonna need a long break from Guild Wars. Because we've been playing it a while and there's such a thing as like too much of a good thing. Anyway, we're off to see Lion Guard Bedo to gain entrance to Lionsgate. Actually... just gonna... turn some stuff into money. Or a type of money. Technically, everything is a type of money. Crafting materials is a kind of money. Because you don't do any crafting yourself, you just hand it in. Okie dokie. Karaoke. That said, festival hats. I'm actually gonna change out of the cat ears. I know, right? Please make me a new hat. Give me the spectacles. Give me glasses. All right. Let us find my guy. Somewhere over the rainbow. Bedo. Where we actually go into Lion's Gate instead of Lion's Arch, I suppose. You there, my man. Lion's Gate is where travelers are arriving by boat to Lion's Arch are screened before being allowed entrance into Crater. It is my duty to make sure any who try to sneak past the gate are dealt with promptly. Good, you were found. A rather important guest has arrived from Ilona, and she has been asking about you. She awaits you in Lion's Gate. Suddenly we have our friends over here. Like, why are we... like Heckle Jekyll, hootin' and tootin' over here. The regular four. I am Cormir, Spare Marshal of the Sun Spares, those sworn to defend the lands of Ilona. Darkness has befallen our lands. I have traveled to the Battle Isles, and have now come to Tyria to search for heroes willing to fight this evil and help bring back the peace of the lands of Ilona. Hi, Kaya Ravenheim. I am Spare Marshal Cormir, leader of the Sun Spears from the lands of Ilona to the southeast. Our order has been entrusted with defending the 3 provinces of Ilona, Istan, Kurna, and Vabi, from those who would seek to bring our lands to ruin. An evil has risen in Ilona, a darkness we cannot hope to fight alone. I come here now in search of heroes who will help us battle this evil, which surely seeks to devour us all. I speak of Nightfall, a darkness that threatens Ilona and will envelop our lands if it is not stopped. Even now, its tendrils stretch out to bring ruin to Lion's Arch. I can sense it. If you are the caliber of hero I seek, prove it by defeating this evil here in your home. Make haste, though. Your own lands are in great peril. Are you prepared to begin the defense of Lion's Arch? No, because that sounds like I need people. That said... heroes. There's several from Eye of the North. But where do I get that? Figo won't give it to me yet? I'm guessing you have to have, like, started this? Let me find out, though. Figo was over here, right? Probably doesn't have a quest for me right now, but it would be nice if we did. Or if I have to do a thing first before I'm allowed to recruit. That's gonna be a lot of walking then. My condolences. Because I need to wander over here to get... Level 10? Right. So absolutely not then. Why did I come out here? Well, there's actual people running around. Guess I'm running over to Beto again. I'll take Mox with me just in case. You never know. There's just like an attack on the whole place because reasons. Beto's already dead. No. Sergio's dead. Goodness me. If he goes back up, my party was defeated. Okay then. Am I supposed to have heroes? I guess I'll take... the healer. Just as a... because I don't have a healing signet. Why would I carry that? I would take more damage while healing myself. A bit of a shame, but you know. And suddenly there's a Torment Claw over here. I love being blinded forever, always. Why did I get dragged back in for moving? If I didn't like lag back into place. Oh, but I'm sorry, this is supposed to be doable for, Okay then. Very well. Alrighty then. I'll try putting on a like Shiro's sword over there. When we're in combat. Right. I get blinded, and such is life. Really not 100% on top of the, It went better the first time. I don't get it. Why can't I bring you... Jenabao? And suddenly there's no tendril? Okay. I think my brain registered a capture bar for half a moment. But very well. I guess I will grab what we can of things that can keep themselves alive. And then Orion, because Orion can AoE if anything. The Jägermeister has achieved the title Life of the Party. 5 more achievements will earn the favor of the gods. Okay, this time. Oh, the whole party, please. Okay, cool. There is a capture thing here. See, that makes more sense in my brain. Suddenly, it's not as hard. Just gotta run up to the rifts and win, I suppose. Against thing that massively outlevels the henchman, because of course. Let's be blinded constantly. So basically just have bodies, it'll be fine. I can't believe that was the solution. Even though things are like a level that insinuates something else. Time remaining. Just don't die. But I'm still gonna fight something because I can. There we go. Am I allowed now? You have now witnessed the darkness that threatens to destroy us all and triumphed over it. I fear that the leader of the Elonian province of Kurnan, Varish Oza, is responsible. I ask of you, come to Elona and help the Sun Spears defeat her before she brings ruin down upon us all. Finish your important tasks here in Tyria, and return to me when you are ready. I will then arrange travel to Elona so that you may help us make a stand against this evil. Well. Cutscene, I'd imagine.
Elona, land of the golden sun.
Speak up, Mr. Narrator Man.
A land of wealth and bounty. A land of heroes.
Oh my god, it's doing the,
A land protected by its champions, the Order of the Sun Spears.
Am I getting the, actual intro sequence for this campaign?
A shadow now falls upon this land. The shadow of an ancient and forgotten darkness. Night falls. The time of the 5 gods is at an end.
5 gods. That, or it's just doing the same, like, cinematic you get for starting a character here. See, Bendro. Cormir told me to expect you. We Sunspears are indeed lucky to have such great heroes volunteer to join our battle against the evil that threatens Alona. There is much that must be done to prepare you for the battle that awaits us. When you're ready, I will direct you on your way. You must be the foreign recruits Cormir told me to expect. She's waiting for you on the plains of Jarin. You should hurry and catch up to her. She seems even more driven than normal these days and probably won't wait around long. Hayao. Something about the Zaishan and the Sunspears must ally with one another. I'll just pick it up, why not? Because I think that's where I get one of the, like a choice of heroes that I can take with me. Benda. She Benda. That's the thing that gets us into... Right. Snowball fight. Scribes. I am looking for the recruitment quests. Command training. But are there quests down here or nah? Seems like a nah, but let's talk to the Saijan scout. I should probably just sell Chibaba's longbow, but... because we have all of these other things over here. Yeah, I can't put that on that shield, unfortunately. Anyway, hi. No, that's just for going to Embark Beach, which is where you can recruit people to play with. Sort of like a central hub for the game now that there are fewer players and they're all like spread around. Well, time to... level 3. That's a no from me then. I'll walk out solo. I'm absolutely running over to do the Saishan Elite thing, because I think that gets me, like, either Jin or Sosuke. We get the other one at the end of this campaign, but I'm probably gonna go for Sosuke because, show Saishan your skills. Right. Do that again. I was like, okay, let's go murder him. And did myself a disfavor. Well, that's kind of whatever. If I don't run away from the task, this is fine. I'm gonna... Let's say Boga over here, sure. That went a lot faster.
Jin! Acolyte Jin!
What is it, Sosuke?
What do you think?
Of what?
That Sunspear leader, of course.
Nice moves. Has potential.
That's it?
That's enough.
Something is going on here on Alona. I can feel it in my bones. This Sunspear is going to be a big part of it.
If you say so.
I'm not even a Sunspear
I'm
yet.
just looking for someone to learn from. It is the Zaishan way.
There's nothing about the Zaishan way that says we can't be enthusiastic about what we do.
Okay.
Field General Hayao will allow this Sunspear to train one of us. I hope I am chosen.
I hope so too.
Thank you.
Then I won't have to listen to you jabbering on.
What did you just say?
Their person at least never really come up again. Well, where'd they go? Nowhere. I'm taking Sosuke. I'm gonna do myself a favor then, since it's like telling me to go way over there. Grab the, I guess, locations. Three missions I didn't, didn't max out on, I'd have to probably go back and, like, find out how to get to, the monastery, but... Wisdom title... I guess the titles are for characters for Sunspear, which makes sense, but like, please. I was basically a general in another life. Another one. Add a hero. Can't do that. Got it. But that's okay. I'm just gonna travel all the way over to Zaylon Reach. Just so I can get a hero right now. But also I may as well go get the like I believe there's an outpost over there. Fast travel good. Blood of the aggressor. Inflicts weakness if target was attacking. Level 6 enemies over here doing everything they can to fight something. now you've gotten yourselves killed. What are you gonna do about it? Alright, that's the thing I wanna find now is things that have inscriptions available. An entire shore watcher over here. Cool. Great. 1 grand. Still owing y'all on the bus. Please? I'm glad he starts at level 11. Instead of like 1. $60 damage. And now I have to run over here and keep this man alive. I dared stop and deal with the problem. Level 20. Hi, I barely broke a sweat. You and I make a good team, yeah? Oh. Sure. I need to walk over here and get him, though. I am crossing my fingers that he, like... Hero skills are bound to accounts. I don't actually know. As his trainer, I think it best you knew something about your pupil. He's driven by a relentless curiosity and always offering advice, commentary, and wisecracks, but do not let that deceive you. His unique attitude and boundless curiosity are rare in a Saijin, but he backs it up with a flamboyant, explosive fighting style. Good luck. Go with the blessing of Balthazar. Well, sounds like somebody I'll get along with, even though he never actually, like, shows up in a cutscene. Really? For anything. Anyway, yes! Hell yes. I could give him, yeah, Elemental Attunement, followed by Aura of Restoration, because we want him to have those things up to keep himself alive. I'm gonna give him Ritualist then, just so he can have Flesh of my flesh. And then I wish to give him as many points into energy storage as possible. Right, I can't really give him the same build I had, so... Because that would require him to be Elementalist Mesmer. Actually, let's do it. I'll give him Arcane Echo. No, I don't know if he would be good at, like, good at using that, but... Like, that's the problem. Let's see if I can... It's the... I'm missing something for this. Let's see here. Hero builds. Let's just quickly... Because the problem is they can't play around the same kind of thing that we do. Rodgord's Invocation. I don't have that, I don't think. Okay, so don't give him Firestorm because he won't use it correctly. Fire Attunement. Put that back here. Liquid Flame. Don't have Rodgorts, but that's fine. Lava Font could be useful. And then Flare if you've gone through all of these and can't cast anything else. Is an option here, which means that he's going to be a Ritualist as a secondary, so he can have Flesh of my Flesh. The alternative is to make him Elementalist Monk. Give him air magic. Let me just see if that could work. Like, it has some AoE potential. Do I have Thunderclap? No, I don't. I'd have to go get it. earth. I don't have unsteady ground, but... I mean, this is fine. This gets him... restoration magic. Like, it's burning, but, like, it's something, and I could just grab, like... restoration magic or something? For the time being, I mean. Like, it's never gonna be great. But it will help. Unless I, like, micromanage him, which I don't know about that right now. Well, we're going to battle preparations. You have answered the call while others preferred to remain in darkness. For that, I, and the entire world for that matter, owe you thanks. The darkness you faced in your homeland was a long-forgotten evil, ancient and deadly. That malevolent knowledge now spreads, using the minds it touches to rupture reality and flood our realm with tormented minions. It is referred to as Nightfall by some. Varish Asa wishes to bring about Nightfall by weakening the boundaries between our world and the tormented realm of her dark god, Abaddon. I'm glad you're here. The land is in grave danger. War Marshal Varesh, leader of the province of Kurna, has slipped into madness. She now worships an evil god named Abaddon, and her power grows every day. Soon her hunger for power will reach beyond Alona and threaten the lands of Cantha and Tyria. I need your assistance. Take these heroes and train them. Prepare them for war and pray to the 5 gods that we have the strength and the will to overcome the evil that threatens us all. Well, we're gonna train them, I suppose. That said, Dunkoro is... let me go find monks, because he's like the only real healer I have right now. Healing burst and unyielding aura? What? Like, unyielding aura, that's a monk spell? I'd have to go, like, find it, unfortunately, and I don't have elites for monks. Which makes this unfortunate, but, let's see here, removes... I want to remove Hex, I want to repurge Condition. I wish for... No, mending messes with his like energy regen. Vigorous spirit. Dwayne's kiss maybe. Blessed aura. Healing breeze. Healing seed. Horizon of healing, maybe. Vigorous spirit. Divine boon could help, but no. Protective spirit would be nice. But, you know, let's just give him this. We'll get another healer later. Heal other. What's the cooldown on these things? I'll take that instead of, like, because remove hex is good, but... The point here is to make his, like, I don't know if this is good, but, you know. Monk spells you cast cost less energy. Like, that's the thing, though. I have to go find, like... Where do I go find these things for skills? Unyielding aura. Whitman's Folly. And Talus Shoot. The Eternal Grove, the Scar Eater. I'm just seeing what they do. Target ally air shot, again in health equal to the divine favor bonus. Your smiting period disabled. Monk spells heal for more, so Unyielding Aura makes you heal better solo. Like single targets. And it ends when one random other party member is resurrected with full health and energy and teleported to your location. I basically have to run off and get some elites if I want to make these builds. But again, one is burst healing, the other is single target, more or less. Duena's Kiss, Divine Healing. Cure Hex. Well, it doesn't have to be great yet, so... I guess I will add cost just to see what he's got. Swordsmanship and tactics for the time being. We're giving him a very similar build to us. Alternatively, we give him Gladiator's Defense or something. Is it Strength that gives us Warrior's Endurance? Oh, absolutely gonna make him a Warrior's Endurance build then. Just to make him, like, damage spike, I suppose. Which means we can hand him a fair bit more. We're giving him a gash at that stage. Ranger, because I want him to have condition removal. Then power attack. I suppose Tiger Stance. Seeking Blade, maybe. Final Thrust. No, give him Sprint. And then just have him, well, Healing Signet does nothing at this point then. Let me just have a quick... Like, what did they suggest for Warrior? 100 blades. I mean, sure, we could do that. The other is Soldier Stands, or... But we don't have Soldier Stance yet. We got Whirlwind to tackle later. So let's see here, Assassin then. Do I have this Death's Charge? Shadow Arts. Indeed. I don't have Flail yet. Put that in slot 3. Sun and Moon Slash. Tactics, even though like for Great Justice first, and then what, to the limit? Standing Slash? Do I have that? No, but I can go get it. Watch yourself. But we haven't given him a stance, so that's a little bit hard. We can give him Fair Me. That's a really weird like suggestion, so we're not doing that. I was just hoping there would be some way of mitigating the energy costs of some things. Like instead of tactics, if I did strength, Ball strike. Hopefully that can work. Power attack. Sprint. Dalac Signet could work. Protector Strike. Maybe. Pure Strike. That sounds like a thing. Followed by... I was gonna say Sever Artery and Gash. Sprint needs to be in there if we're doing this. And then Savage Slash? Yeah, that'll do it. Like, you'll have enough energy for power attack for a while. The alternative is to make him exactly like me, but I don't know if that overlaps. I'm not gonna track it. He's level 15, but I've set him up in case I decide to use him. Talcora is a protection monk. Which, you know, better. Definitely and lengthen the duration of, you know, monk enchantments. Reversal of Fortune. I think. Anyway, Mend Ailment removes a condition. Pacifism or... Monk spells cost you 5 less energy. What's the actual costs on this man? Divine Spirit, I'd believe, for him anyway. She removes conditions now. And hexes, they both do. Target ally gains more when healed. No. Guardian. Chance to block. That's a maybe. I mean, this looks fine. Kick her out so that I can look at Milani, who does pretty much the same thing as Mox, because I don't have any other. So I'm gonna make them identical, because maybe we feel like having, or she has Earth Prayers as a thing she likes doing, I suppose? No. We don't have enough, like, stuff to make that a thing, so... Just Scythe Mastery maxed first. This thing... There. Another one. And Earth Prayers. It helps a little bit, even if it's not, like, strong. And this also helps a little bit, but... As things stand, I want Milani, and I want... Not Milani. I want Talcora. And then Sosei for leveling. And that's about it. We're in an area where I have to take these people in and, I don't know, teach them how to be. This is not the end product, I want to say. Command training, sure. Battle preparations. Complete command training. Now I learn to command them, I guess. This way. Really sorry for anyone who watches this and like at all. Just the slow burn to get into the meat of the second campaign. I realized that and I was like, you know what, instead of playing something else, let's just get it over with. Because a lot of it's going to be setting up heroes. This is the training area. Making builds is half the content. Fair enough. But it's just like, I don't have monks. Elite skills or anything, so I can't really build the best thing. Because I never played a monk to full. So I guess we'll send our dudes over to capture it. Learn to capture things. Where? There's Sosuke. Use target flags. You did it. Now we have them run over here. Capture areas 2 and 3. I'm actually just gonna... Oh, I thought I told only one of you to go up there. Oh well. I'm gonna have them proceed over the bridge because of course I am. Let's be tactical about this. $4 gold coins if you're interested. Where are you going, Talcora? I know it says wounded villager over there, but come on. Come on. Come on! There, that should be out of range of automatically doing the thing. Order them to return to Area 1. Got it. Well done. If you need more info, talk to me about commanding your squad. My man over here looking like he has a hairstyle from the colonial era. Okay, so first spare Deva. I can teleport in, right? Right. I don't have to like walk and talk to somebody in there. Battle preparations are completed. Let's go to the Great Hall. Pooba. Pooba. Puppy. Get yourself a puppy. We must secure Champion's Dawn. The Corsairs have landed and plan to take advantage of our war preparation to catch us off guard. They may even have designs on conquering all of Istan. There are even reports of Kurnans helping them as well. Little did they expect we would be able to call upon such great heroes as you. Cormir has gone ahead to help prepare for the assault. Our main force is already committed to the upcoming war. We need you to rally the Sunsphere Scouts and local Masons. Report to somebody in Plains of Jarin and see Buhana for further instructions. Fair enough, but I'm actually going to teleport back over to Istan just to see if I can pick up the things for finding the next couple of heroes. I don't know when you can start doing that, is the thing. Jin is here. Why are you here? Well, we see her later again, at the very end. And then you can be like, I would like to take you into the endgame. Like the people you get command of just sort of like end up hanging with you for the rest of their lives, I guess. I may have to go like level a monk, like offline or something. Like off stream rather. At some point just to get something for heroes. Or at least ritualist. Like acquire better healers. Random battles. Can I get something in here, or is that a... The consulate has nothing in it. Very well. Not yet. Got it. Unless, because you get Elias and Zenmai later. But when? Let me go to Kaining Center. Because where do you get this? Consulate docks. Oh, no, you, okay, you get it. You get it in Istan. Fair enough. I need to get to the consulate docks, which is not the docks you came in on, I guess. Fair enough. I was just hoping for the best. The greatest. The coolest. Sun Spear title checks. There's Sun Spear abilities later on that are kind of good, but requires some things, like levels, to be actually useful. We brought our friends to like level them, but I don't know if they'll actually get much leveling out of here. Battle Commendation. Shield of Fortitude. And now we have sort of entered the area where I should actually be saving a lot of the equipment I find, if it's good. Because it can go on the heroes. Like what, this guy doesn't have a... like, he has a starting branch. But also I don't want to take, like, the gear from other characters, because... like, yes, I'm using this for the playthrough, but... it is also not my main character in any capacity. It is just make the warrior you want to see in the world rather than using any of the henchmen or anything. If you can help it. Aye, talk to any Sunspear scout to receive a bounty. We only give bounties to appropriate people, though. That is to say, we would much rather have stronger, more experienced officers fighting stronger, more serious threats. Yes, we have heard the reports. Cormier briefed us about the situation, and we await your further orders before joining the meager defenses. But first, you should understand what we scouts do. Blah-de-blah. Neato. Lore dump, essentially. Like, they do a thing. I don't care about the thing right now. Alright. Quarrymaster Bahana. Cool, I leveled somehow. I lost a lot of good men between the travesty at Faranur and various monster queen attacks on the quarry, so I can offer little in the way of assistance. What men I do have are attacking the main Corsair camps to the west. With luck, you can keep them busy. They can keep them busy while you push your forces forward from the east. At least that's how Cormier explained it to me. She's waiting over location. Land of Heroes. I see. We're running over somewhere, at least. Right, I don't need healing signet anymore. I should put on... like, the resurrection signet again. Completely forgot because I'm a dum-dum. There's like one mission or so worth of story stuff if you make a character for this campaign before you actually get to Istan. There are some like quests, I believe, like just to get you to the level they want you to be. And here I am fighting stuff with a team that is not leveled for it. Because you got the friends, but they're not good enough yet. Come on, Ensign. I wish for you to perish. Right, never mind, that's a dervish just ignoring all forms of damage. Because they'll do that sometimes, because, yeah. I find dervishes a little bit bullshit sometimes. Like, as enemies. Because it's like, it's not like they have all the armor, but sometimes they just decide, screw you. And your team. You wanted to deal damage? That's not happening. Let's get that medic though. Level 9. I played through this with a really ridiculous like PvE setup for an elementalist. Elementalist Mesmer, you copy a firestorm and then you also have meteors happen so they can't actually leave before they're dead. The three princes of Ilona, Akorna, Istan, and Vavi have long known peace and prosperity. The Kornans came to Istan under the banner of friendship, but Varish Asa, War Marshal of Korna, enlisted our traditional enemies, the Corsairs, to attack Istan. She means to destroy Istan and conquer all of Ilona. We cannot let her succeed. Good thing I decided to be an AoE build because I don't think we have damage otherwise. Like damage enough for having 2 healers. But I'd rather level the healers first. And the main damage for heroes. Landing point east. It has ceased to be. Varish's treacherous dealings with the Corsairs are the least of her crimes. She has dabbled with dark and human forces and sought forbidden knowledge. One of Varish's generals unleashed a great evil within the ruins of the first city of Faranur. I believe she is trafficking with great malevolent powers. Should she succeed, night will most surely fall upon Alona. Okay. A lot of... Hey, honey. Stream going fine. We got the characters that I can, actually adjust myself. I just have to remember to give them weaponry when possible, because they don't start with very good stuff. Unlike Mox, who just sort of has everything Mox needs to be effective at level 20, until, like, later. Because why not? Why wouldn't you have a giant robot? Chicks dig giant robot, you dig giant, etc. Yes, it was. But it wasn't bad, and I'm sad that we didn't get more of it. There weren't a lot of, like, good shows locally on TV for a long time. So even things that were just slightly better than bad was stuff you could eat up sometimes. See the armored troops among the Corsairs? They are War Marshal Varesh's Cornan warriors. They did not expect to face such heroes from foreign lands such as yourself. Quickly, make your way to the water's edge and seize the Corsairan landing points, etc. Yeah, but you pointed us in the other direction, lady. Like, the map had a marker over here, so I had to run back there. Instead of to this flag down here. Now she's basically repeating herself. Very specific buttons. Yeah, I refuse to be poisoned. You can just stop that right now. Sosuke making sure to run up so that he can actually use the like the close range spell. That's silly. I'm gonna try to, like, yeah, group them up a little bit. Hear me! Grouping them up didn't happen because, of course. Let's get that lookout. Oh, there was a medic. Didn't see that, but they're like level 9. Anyway, off we go. Varish's plans threaten not only you mean the demons that invaded our cities and attacked our homelands? Indeed. That is the fate Varesh Asa has planned for the world. First, we must defeat her allies. Then, we must take the battle to Kurna. That's gonna be a whole thing, I guess. Refiner? Sure, why not? Please don't die, Cormier. You're like the highest level one here, out of all of the helpers. One of the healers went down because of course, but at the same time, I am the damage. So them taking out the healers does nothing. We'll make progress anyway. I didn't give the healers any form of, like, damage. Like, it's just attacking for them. Because splitting your upgrades for, like, or attribute points is kind of bad. When I wish to be... All that remain now are the Corsair camps. Cool. Just spin up here and kill them, I guess. Once we have dealt with these Corsairs, we can deal with Varesh herself and Gandhara. They're killing the miners now because that... Like, civilians, right? Why would you want civilians around? It's not like the civilians make all of the value in conquering a place. And you guys are, what? You know, pirates? Literally named Corsairs? There's a medic. Kill it. As well do the captain over here, because he's going to be buffing the elite over here, so... Despite being a captain, he's not actually an elite. He's just a paragon. And you'd think from the name that paragons are in fact like paladins in any other game. They are not. They stand there shouting at people, and then sometimes they sing. They're basically the generals, kind of. But also, like, they have the heavy armor that only warriors have otherwise, but are also ranged units. It's very silly. Like, it's nice that you have the option to be, like, full armor ranged, but stolen shipment. I'm getting kind of full here, huh? Huh, snowman. Let's do the thug first. And then the refinders. Okay, you leveled... I'll actually give you one in fire magic. Elemental attunement that we gave to Sosuke over there is actually useful for like multi-attribute builds, but I don't use it for that. We use it for such very silly things, such as just getting, because it's like extra energy and you know, attributes into all attributes. You just buff up your main attribute into a range that normally isn't possible. And then you spam even harder. Especially if you have, like we gave him the ability to be overcast. I think, yeah, with incendiary bombs. And then flare whenever he has the chance. Oh, that's a healer. Reversal of damage? Good luck with that. That is like nearly 150 damage. Time remaining. We finished. But I'm still gonna get into a fight, because why would I sit still? Ooh, save. Ah, shame that. Teleported back here. Pooba. Well done. From the sense of it, those Corsairs won't be coming back anytime soon. Now, if you wish to help our cause, the Sun Spears could certainly use your leadership skills in the assault on Gandhara. I must say, your reputation precedes you, foreigner. I heard it said that you had quite a commanding presence, and I can see those weren't merely rumors. We will need your seasoned leadership for the upcoming assault on Varesh Os's fortress of Gandhara. She is mustering forces at Churhir Fields. Help her rally the troops. That is back here in the training area. I'm absolutely leveling healing prayers and protection prayers to max. Divine favor is nice, but it's just extra. Oh, you got yet another level. Cool. Energy storage. And then I walk over there and I listen to a thing, because of course I do. Very dramatic. Instead of just making it a cutscene somewhere. 98 skill points that I could spend on anything. Maybe I'll switch to like monk secondary for a bit, just to go capture those abilities. You're standing at the precipice, on the brink of war. It is a conflict we must start. It is a war we will finish. We are the light that will shatter the coming darkness. And you can be your typical whammo. In the darkness of combat, with the demons of war surrounding you, remember our creed. A Sun Spear never fights alone. Well, I wouldn't do a whammo build. It's more just the run over and grab of the elite skills. We're going to the consulate now. Coolio. Absolutely would never take, like, why would you take attacking power on like the highest DPS in the game? I mean, we started at Prophecies, but, we're not doing that right now. I will do that off screen, I think, if I do it. Because it could be a perfect opportunity to go level a monk character, like a monk main, so that I can have a smiting monk for farming and stuff. the really silly low max health monk that takes none of the damage. That one. Elder Sewell is a very busy man. Without me, none of these scrolls would ever get processed. I can't believe how much gets written here every day, but it keeps me busy. Despite his concerns, Elder Sewell has been preparing diligently since Kermir left. I trust that you're doing all you can to tip the odds in our favor. For that, we are thankful. We have rallied for battle. Things are happening. 55 monk, yeah. The alternative is go farm with my assassin, I believe.
Why have you gathered your sun spears? Varish has denied your charges and banned your followers from Korna.
I feared as much. As of this moment, Varish, Asa, and her supporters are enemies of Alona and of the Sun Spears.
Varish is warned and ready for us now. We must sail for Gandhara and confront her before it's too late.
Istani ships would be of great help.
You would plunge Alona into civil war. We have not yet exhausted diplomatic channels.
With respect, Elder, we know what we have seen with our own eyes. Varish is a danger. It is our duty as Sun Spears to defend Alona.
My Sun Spears will perform their duties with or without your aid, Elder. Will the Istani fleet support us or not?
Yes. Yes, we shall. And may the five gods preserve us all.
I like how you basically just skip to the end of like the thing that occurs across the entire island because you came from a different campaign, as if you don't care about the plot. Well, here's some more friends we can pick up. I just have to go pick them up. My squad is not ready to board, because I gotta go to Kining Center and back to Lion's Arch. It is entirely possible to do, back on the subject of not having the elite skills, it is entirely possible to do the entire game without a single elite skill. It just helps, because you can make your build around just the one. Like we did with Sosuke over here, we're giving him elemental attunement for the time being, even though like a Master of Magic would be absolutely ridiculous as well. Like you put the enchantment spell on yourself, and then you make sure that it's on yourself at all times. And it's just like all of your abilities are now maxed out. But I believe, yeah, you get more energy back from that, so it's more spammable. I should probably find something for him to spam that also gives him more overcast, because just incendiary bonds doesn't do it. Meteor? Meteor. Which means that we can get rid of Fireball. Fireball loses its purpose if Flare is basically always going to AoE. lava font probably to chase things away from him if they get close. Yeah, probably. Alright, let's see here. Chasing Zenmai. Linro. Where's Linro? There. I'm going to splurge money later just to see if new armor looks good. Well, they were keeping an eye out for potential helpers. I know this area is dangerous for level 15s, but may as well level everybody since we're here. That said, Milani. 19 to 18, or 9 to 18, 9 to 31. Cool. Divine Favor. Oh, this is for our helpers, huh? 5 to 8. Holy Branch. This was actually intended for them. I just wasn't paying attention. (13 to 17). Cool. Did we get anything for you? No, we did not. That's okay. Now let's compare this. 9 to 31. Eh. Just gonna quickly run through stuff I can salvage. Or at least should salvage. Right, the starting items are garbage. Because you can't sell them, you can't salvage them. Let the memory live again. Halves the recharge skills of spells and it's on a bow. Funny man. Funny man design thing. Okay. Inventory is less cluttered for the time being. That said though, could give him blunt damage. Just be like, Koss, what if, and hear me out, I gave you a club instead of a sword. You, as a swordsman, enjoy that, right? As long as I can hit him. Okay. Let's take Guy and Sue, because, nah. Just make sure we don't die more than necessary. See, I can actually build a decent, like, assassin, though. Because I had an assassin character. I still have the assassin character. And a necromancer, which we will be getting. So that I can always have a Very reasonable, Minion Master. And then I can't go anywhere. Cool. I went the wrong way. Like, I genuinely dislike that about Kaining. Like, the map does nothing half the time. And that's in the base game, and then you get here. And I'm just like, where am I supposed to be heading here? Should I be heading out from the marketplace? Is this place empty of the afflicted now because we completed the campaign? That's pretty cool. Bit of a shame, but you know. Anyway, there's Zenmai. I can actually see her name now. Let's stop by this material trader over here. Get rid of, not the ingots. I'm gonna need those if I'm gonna splurge money. There you go. Sunspears? Sorry, never heard of you. However, it would seem you are of some use in a fight. As Mozing, a masterless assassin, I move from employer to employer, like the wind. Unfortunately, my most recent employer was kidnapped by my former comrades, the Ampha, along with several other civilians from Kaining Center. They will force those They're making afflicted, but, you know, the funny part about that is we kind of remove the afflicted, so why is this even a thing we have to do? I'm hoping this is the correct way. I do not remember. But we're bringing Zenmai to go beat up some kidnapping scumbags who are literally manufacturing afflicted, I guess. Because that's the thing you want to do after, like, the country almost goes to shit. I understand they're like the underground guild, but come on. Like, there's a limit to, like, not seeing what trouble you make for yourself, I'm about to say, but then I realize, America is currently in the situation it is, and it's just like, yeah, there are people out there that just hate progress. And I'm not even talking about progress as in, like, fire scary, lightning bad, Thomas Edison was a witch. I mean, like, oh, our way of life got improved because we as people became better? No, I want to go back to a time where even I'm getting fucked by the law. Like that. Traps everywhere. I enjoy those. No, I don't. You have been playing for 2 hours. Please take a break. No. Alright, am I allowed to head this way to this objective of yours? The Undercity? Wonderful. Zenmai over here level 15 and the area is like level 20. As if they don't want her to survive the like her own like quest line. Huh, there are still some afflicted down here. But it almost seems like there's, like, way less. And I'm talking like a valley girl, or whatever, like. Yes, I'm being silly now. You may adore me, while I'm being silly. Can we, maybe get over here, team? Like, outside of the range of the Kappa? Mingli. Maxlol. Etc. They stopped to fight it. Like, that's a problem. The fights are like at least so small around here that it's not really a problem. Halo Axe. What, the game? The series murdered by its own owners? Kind of? Because they mistreated the people who actually wanted to keep making the game. And now it's like way past its expiration date as far as the series is concerned. It wants to be, like the new Battlefield / Call of Duty of its genre or whatever. As in science fiction, but like... The problem is, Halo is all about the story. As far as a franchise goes. The gameplay's solid. I'm not saying that it's not, it's just the... You know... If you're playing Halo Reach, and not caring about the story, this looks like there are other games that are more or less the same. Those games are called, you know, I don't remember at the time, but like, if you're just looking for the multiplayer, you may as well have been playing like Unreal Tournament or Quake or some other thing. Shooter with guns and maybe abilities. Dealing with Layla is a bonus. I do that for free. But you're still giving me the money. Mr. Lael, Mr. Man. Basically, they're having a long-ass conversation because they took her previous employer and stabbed her in the back, and they're just like, please, come back. You fucked me over, why would I do that? Oh, I have exploded. Like, immediately. Because there was an afflicted there, and I guess I have healers who can't really mitigate it. So what are we waiting for here? We stopped them from creating new soldiers, right? Or do I have to, like, go up here and... Oh no, they just aren't spawning. Right, that's a thing. Right, because they're literally generating the bad stuff. The afflicted as soldiers. Because yes, you can totally control them. Not like it was a spiritual disease made by a not reaper. This unit, like, settings equivalent of like a guide for the dead. Well, we got the thing. I go back to Commandant. To talk to the person who, clerk over here. It's like, yeah, we'll hire her for you, I guess. Sweet, cool, great, 1 grand. No yelling on the bus. All for one and one for justice. Let's go get our Lion's Arch thing. Right, I have to go find a main. But I also want to level Zenmai. And say, right. We want Assassin. Dagger Spammer. Just like easy mode, get as much out of as little as possible as we can. Like not put in too much effort into them. That is something for later. Jagged Strike. Fox Fangs. Death Blossom. Way of the Assassin. I don't have that. But we do have Flashing Blades. Which is a nice stance to have. It'll make you tankier. Let's see here. Critical Strikes. Death's Charge, I believe is a Shadow Arts thing. Wasn't there a thing I used to put on Golden Lotus Strike? No. Blind, Way of Perfection. Critical Strikes would heal you. Makes sense to me, to like keep the squishy class alive. Alright, let's go find Figo again. I'm just gonna alt tab so I don't have to have that window open over the chat. I only have 2 monitors, so there's not space for everything. We're going to help at Bloodstone Fen to find this man, Elias. We're basically back at one of the mission areas again. And then it's like, hey, we have an enemy. Common enemy, right? Ish. And I'm absolutely gonna make him into a minion master, regardless of what his like build is currently. But Yeah, there's a bit of preparation for this. I mean, I could run around, like, chasing those skills I was talking about, for instance. That is absolutely a thing I could go do, just to have on the healers. Because, yeah, I'd end up using some of my skill points, but I have a lot that I'm not using. And if I grab them here, even though it's not, like, on the main thing of a class... But also, like, you know, I'd prefer to have some ritualists instead of, like, 2 monks. But that's not a thing yet, I suppose. And I'd have to go get, like, elite skills for that, too. So the white mantle's still here? I thought we beat him up. For good. I think that the most devastating thing for the dervish is, as far as, like, thing is, not having, like, the things that make them just basically unkillable. But yeah, this Elias dude used to be a, he used to be a white, mantle guy. I was just like, I don't want to do that anymore. Well, now we wait. And then he's just like, I'm getting back up, and then it's just like, oh, I'm not getting back up. Oh no. These are the, like, corruption things that we saw over in Kainang. So the threads are kind of like being tied together, turns out. Turns out this darkness enemy is the same enemy in each one, like backing all of them. But don't pay attention to that, you get further proof at the very end. Or we'll just kind of like, please help! Yeah, we'll walk somewhere. They're dead. Let's go to Kamadan again. And then talk to Cleric Arlen. Your necromancer friend's paperwork are all in order. Just keep him and his minions away from me. Consulate Docks. Put Elias in here. Mr. Elias. I want you to have Aura of the Lich because, guess what? It makes you good at thing. Anyway, let's see here. Not I mean, I could make a minion bomber, but I'm thinking like. Oh, this thing can't be good. It's like. It's suggesting a lot of abilities from like Eye of the North. I can't do that. Let's see, Aura of the Lich. Definitely. Animate bone minions. Would be good, but because like then you give him bone horror for each exploited corpse. Putrid bile, I believe, is a. Just looking at, because like Blood of the Master, maybe. I don't remember what I gave him for the other one. Other time I had him. Because I can't use most of the things that are in here. But we want death magic. Definitely. Followed by soul reaping. He is not maxed out, but that is what we're going to focus on. So let's see here. Blood magic. I can give him some. Alright, let's see here. Malign intervention. Oops, power overloaded. Uh-oh. Construct additional pylons. Rising bile, no. Where is Blood of the Master? Which one is the one that makes you... like deal damage to things nearby? I'm actually gonna give you Bone Fiends. That's good damage. Dark Aura. Because that's the thing you put on yourself. Every time you sacrifice health, it's just like, what if you dealt damage around you? But I don't think that's what we're doing here. I would like Blood Renewal. Sacrifice some health, but you know, health regen. Unholy Feast, maybe. Or Strip Enchantment. Yeah, could work. Life Siphon, probably better than Blood Renewal. Like just over time. Vampiric horror. Maybe. It's like less than 25 energy. In which case, I could give him Blood Renewal and a Blood Ritual. No, Blood Ritual can't self-target. Shoot. It's like useful to put on people though, just in general. It's like Aura of the Lich. Target foe receives less. It's just like, what is this build? Soul Reaping Healer hero. How? Oh, Ritualist. Got it. Let's see, other things. Weaken Armor. That is Curses. Blood Bond. Blood Bond. Strip Enchantment. And then I need something for that spot. Bone minions, maybe. It would certainly make more effective the Death Nova, sure. Still give them Blood of the Master. Vile Miasma, maybe. This is just straight up AoE. Animate Shambling Horror. Putrid Explosion. But that uses a corpse and we want those for like Dark Aura to support Soul Taker builds. I suppose it would work, wouldn't it? Dark Bond. Well of Suffering, probably. It'll use a corpse, but it means the enemies might have problems standing around corpses. Of which there are going to be several. Or Rising Bile. Rising Bile. Because it's an AoE. It goes after Blood Bond because Blood Bond is healing. Yeah, it's not great, but it's what I can do with what we have. Good enough. Okay, who are we putting in here? We're putting in Senmai, I think. And then Kos and well, not Mox, Milani. We want them for leveling purposes. Mr. Man over here could absolutely just copy me though. But he needs more points for that. I'd rather have him like just spam stuff, have some extra back here. Yeah, his stance is gonna be moves fast instead of attack speed. Right, we got some extra points for the people here. $11.11. Seems like the loadout for now, since they're just like straight healing for both of them. So Divine Spirit instead of Blessed Aura, I think. Watchful Healing? Removes a condition and heals, removes a hex. Like hexes, and then because like the problem here is the build I have is a little bit managing for like energy, whereas cost now he doesn't have to actually care about it. Everything is just a bonus. Okay. Level 17. That's kind of the thing here. There's armor here, though. So I'm gonna make myself armor and see how that looks. Instead of the... That is a lot. It's gonna be expensive, but I said we were gonna splurge. Let's see here. Which one was it? Sun Spear, right. Which requires steel and iron, which is, you know, a thing I use a lot of. That's fine. Right. Alright. We have strength +1. Carriers, gauntlets, leggings, boots. That's not like bad. What if I mixed them? I don't know, this just kind of looks at least somewhat more professional than like Boob Window. I'm gonna check for like later though. Is there something out of... Luxon armor would be cool too, the elite one at least. So would the Kursik, but just kind of shrug. Like compare to like I basically need a headpiece of some sort to mitigate the weird ass helmet. The funky, like, pointy things. Not entirely a fan of that. Like, I like it, but I don't know what colors look like. On this, I mean. Like, where does the color go? Let's find out. Merely wish to know where the color goes. So take any old non-blue color. Oh, really? I was actually hoping that instead of just giving you weird highlights, in which case you have to assist with the blue scheme regardless. Yeah, okay. I guess we'll keep the armor we had. Again, a bit of a splurge, but... what else are you gonna use money on, if not fashion? At this stage in the game? The Dark Souls approach to things. Fashion or bust. Okay, back to the docks. And then get to regret my decision of spending several platinum on that just to see it up close, because none of the images I can find on the net actually gives you a good idea up close. Because it's from when resolutions were smaller. And that doesn't translate well to modern screens, unfortunately. That's okay, though. Alright, this Chibaba's longbow. Can I sell that? Because I don't see myself using it with the things it has. I don't see anyone using it, really. In the meantime, what else can I sell? Tempered glass vial. That should go in here. Alright, can't put that on there, but it's there, it's a thing. Alright. Let's go get this mission done. The alternative is to give cause charge, actually. Like, it breaks crippled, it applies to allies. It is not a stance. It's something for later, I think. Our squad is ready to board. You'll be landing in the middle of the action. Get out of the way, lady. We have enough melee things that watch yourself is definitely going to be applied, which is kind of nice. And giving them all defense because they're in melee is also useful. Yeah, I mean, I've been doing this for, like, I mean, granted, I'm not playing that long a day, but this is like part 20 or so, I think, of more or less just the main campaign, except for grabbing all of the side quests in Ascalon for skills. Because getting the skills for free. I mean, it's not free if you're spending your time on it, but it's still free because I don't have to use my resources on it. So, I mean, I've taken some breaks in between to play other things just briefly for a day or two, but that should tell you 20 days of roughly like 3 hours of streaming. 3 and some change. And most of it went well, so, you know. Elias, you okay there? It was just kind of stuck in the corner. Basically, we gotta get rid of the officers, because reinforcements. Level 24, though. And, you know. We have level 17 at the best for a lot of our dudes. Mind you, there's even more content if, like, you make a new character for each campaign so that you can try the actual, like, classes for it. Because you have the whole intro, like, the early game for the individual campaigns. It's not that much for, like, Nightfall and factions, but it's enough, because it's like you need to get the characters to roughly level 20 when they reach the same area where the other players are gonna be. And so it's a little bit expedited, but, you know, even more. Content that, like, I didn't do because it's essentially like tutorial but with some plot to it. Sorry about that. I needed that to hit me a little bit better for the sake of the camera, I think. I do not have a very good camera. Like, it's just a several years old camera Dad kind of, like, found while he was cleaning his apartment for selling. And he's just like, I don't need this. Does anyone need this? And I'm just like, yeah, sure, I might as well. Instead of, you know, if I need one, having to use the laptop. Or even worse, my phone. Don't do video calls on phones, people. Anyway, the attacked fronts are united, whatever that means. That is a spear, alright. Think twice. Halves casting time of spells. Doesn't sound like the thing that would make you think twice, or when you're thinking twice. Make the inscription, just do it. I'm supposed to go through here, right? Or am I supposed to talk to somebody? Yep, I am. Gotta talk to Narashi over here. It's about time you got to us. Okay, then. Hollow Knight, can you make us some reinforcements? Well, I already have bone minions. But that is why we wanted Elias. Weed Attunement has won a battle in the Hall of Heroes. I guess he must be high on the riding that victory high, huh? Coolio. Dark Tendril Staff. Alright. But what if I didn't watch myself? Your maximum health increases to that of a level 20 character. Okay. So that's a thing you get here. Got it. A Sun Spear Battle Call. It doesn't matter if you didn't level your dudes. You get a buff here. Infuriating heat. Gain doubles adrenaline gain. Holy hell. Melee character strong. Like just make a full warrior team and put up that spirit. Like, yeah, it applies to all paragons as well, but, I mean, half my abilities are based on adrenaline. I've only played this like once before. And I was an elementalist when I started in Nightfall.
We've gotten word from Cormier. She's trapped Barish.
Elementalist Mesmer has been fun though.
He'll be there at once. Move out.
I just figured max armor character through like the entire 3 campaign gauntlet. Pull back. Where to? Well, there goes Talcora. I absolutely went for the spammiest thing, and I can probably show you later. If I remember to. Just Elementalist with one of the Mesmer skills that lets you copy whatever you cast next. It could be better because there's a, like, I could have Meteor Rain, which would cause more knockdown, but it's fine the way it is. I will show you. Later, perhaps. But we're in the middle of a mission. Mesmer's just great, though. Like, a lot of the, I want to say suggested things for just hero loadouts, if you want to optimize them, is to just have a lot of Mesmers. Because if you have a lot of heroes that are Mesmers, they can just completely lock down an encounter, so it doesn't really matter what your, like, other abilities are. You just make it impossible for some encounters to do anything to you. Ah. I completely forgot to pay attention to that. There was a...
Spear Marshal Cormier. Good to see you, Captain. Varys is holed up here with her followers.
There was a head poking in the door.
Can make the assault.
But no, I was busy talking. What is reading?
Now, in the name of the 5 gods, forward!
Basically, I should have gone and killed the special, like, commanders before beating that one. It's whatever, though. It's like, we're here for the plot. Right? God, she has demons. Don't let them get behind you. Well, that's a little late, huh? An actual massacre.
Come on, save who you can.
Where's Klaus? Where are the others?
This way. We can retreat across the bridge.
Running will not save you, Phoenix. Abaddon is strong. Nightfall is coming.
I've absolutely never... Their forces smashed by Varish's demons. Their allies slain or captured. The surviving Sun Spears search for sanctuary. I've never actually played a warrior in this before. Like, not even as a secondary. So this is like, it's been a ride. Well. We won't be able to adventure with Koss again unless we find him. So basically go find Koss. That's the plan, at least. So Pogreen, the dye trader, etc. Did I not get an option to pick up stuff I didn't pick up in the mission? Is that the thing that's gonna happen in this expansion? You don't get to pick up forgotten items. I'm just wondering, what does silver and purple look like? Cool. Cancel. Alright. Are there other missions or tasks here? I'm gonna redo a little bit of Divine Favor for protection and such. You. Energy storage, yep. Blood magic up 1 level. Critical strikes, I believe. Or Dagger Master. Yep. Yeah, we need something for Shadow Arts, but it's not that important yet. You. Mysticism. Wind prayers. Alright. And then... him. But I gotta find Cormier. And this is not the thing that gets me to find Cormier, is it? Wait a minute, what happened to Koss? Right. I guess I'll do that, and just so we get Koss back. Even though it would have been great to just stop on the dramatic part. Like, Let's talk to this wandering priest over here. Alright, buggos. Sunspear Captain. Right. Because that didn't really have to be like a... like a general or anything to continue, because that's for like characters that are native to this campaign. More Kernans. I don't like those. Wait a minute. The Great Escape. Right, we need to do Hunted first. Yeah, right, that's true. So we have to go through this thing. Which we're gonna... ask Elder Jonah for, like, a sanctuary. Cordon Spolder, but it's gold. Let's see here what kind of rune we get. Superior inspiration magic. I'm sorry, that's money in the bank. That is absolutely money in the bank usually. I think that's one of those things that, like, costs a gajillion. And, like, yeah, I should eventually make a Mesmer, but probably not on my priority list. Like, Mesmer Primary. $500 gold bounty on each of their head. Only 500. Is that something to die over? From this life of adventuring, I have earned something like 111,000. And I get about 1,000 a day. And you're like, yeah, for each of their heads. Yeah, it's a lot, but your group is like 3 people or less. Run over here and defend Koro. Honestly, we have this, like, axe over here. I could absolutely make an axe build for Kos. Yeah, Gwen is easy to get, but since I'm doing things in order, unfortunately for this character, getting Gwen is going to take a while. Because, like, Eye of the North, which is after Nightfall, chronologically speaking. Even though I could access it right now and go get most of the heroes, I also get everything I need to complete this, so... If I had a choice, I'd absolutely go get some more ritualists, though. Let's see here. Heroes. Can I get a ritualist at this stage? Winds of Change. I cannot. Elder Jonah, surely you see how much of a crisis this will become if ignored. I hear your concerns, herdsman Sakano, but my hands are tied. Elder Jonah, it is your duty to protect us. Why have you not pressed this issue with the captain of the garrison? I have appealed to the garrison many times on this issue, only to be rebuffed each time. What more can I do? Take this matter straight to the capital. To the war marshal herself, if you must. These ruffians must be stopped, or it will be the death of us all. Am I the only one who sees this? How will we feed our children when there is no meat left? Soon the garrison will have taken it all. The soldiers seem to be far hungrier as of late. Perhaps there's something else in that garrison with a powerful hunger for meat. I have implored the local captain to have mercy on us, but to no avail. Grazing in the shadow of the fort only makes them easy targets. Moving them out of sight may take them off the minds of the soldiers. Can your sun spears help us? Well, maybe that is a thing I will do. They have a big-ass argument about it. I thought it was actually related to what we were doing, but it turns out it's not. It's just, please pay attention to this. Go help them. Anyway, the sanctuary. clear the area of monsters and establish a Sunspear outpost. Which is roughly the last thing I'm gonna do today. And then we gotta go find Koss, because he's basically doing like semi-illegal stuff. Turns out he's like basically a smuggler at some point. The fact that as like a Nightfall character start, you like are supposed to know him already. It's just like, what kind of background do you have? Anyway, it's fine. This is fine. We're murdering. Thankfully, as a warrior, my job is to just slap things. At least with this build, this setup. I am the DPS, despite having the most armor. Because look at that. They bunched up. Thank you. Thank you, video game. You're truly making this easy for me. Termites over here, may as well go get them. So I don't have to like go and find them later. Oh, come on. Stop running away. I'm going for your friends over here instead. Honestly, I could see like a full warrior party for this game. Like, just get something that can like keep them alive and then buff them. And then you use as many shouts as possible. Like somebody carries charge, which is an elite shout, and then like everybody else has some sort of like murder machine with buffs on them. Like, watch yourself. Ooh, key. Free key. Absolutely gonna put a snowman here. But yeah, if you're handing me free keys, I'm here for that. Yep. Immediately get shunted into the cutscene.
Praise Melandru. The purity of the water is restored. And with it, we gain a base of operations.
A place to rest.
A place to plan.
A place from which to strike back against Varish.
Neato.
General Morgan.
General Bale, how goes the search for survivors?
Those traitorous Sunspear dogs are scattered across Corner. We are picking them off one by one.
Do you need any reinforcements from Jahai?
Reinforcements? They are broken. No threat at all.
No threat? I have always found the Sunspears to be very resourceful.
Don't worry, General. They have no place to hide unless the ground itself swallows them up.
And so it did. There we go. Accept all. There you go. Actually getting the thing. See Lonai for your reward. This place isn't a palace, but at least we're safely hidden. The Great Escape, which is where we go find Kos, right? They found Kos. But that is over 3 hours. I have other things to get done today. Let's find somebody to raid. I would like to thank everyone who's been here for watching. Sorry, I forgot to do the good like completion of the assault, but like let's see here. I was tempted to go raid Coral Reef, but Osu is not actually that fun to watch in my head, so like it's more fun to play, but it's like it's a rhythm game, but most of it's just like tapping a button, and not a lot of the things actually have anything worth watching on them. It's just like that's nice, but not that nice. Anyway, thanks you all for coming, and cheers. I'll try to be back at least sometime this week, perhaps tomorrow. Cheers!